She was only 36 when her life was tragically cut short, leaving behind a career that spanned less than 2 decades. Yet, more than 60 years after her passing, the world remains utterly captivated by her. As we mark the centenary of her birth this June 1st, the question remains as potent as ever. Who was Marilyn Monroe? Was she merely a curated symbol of mid-century beauty? Or was there a brilliant, struggling, and complex woman hidden behind that iconic, breathless smile? The Hollywood icon unveiled. To celebrate her 100th birthday, the Academy Museum in Los Angeles has unveiled a special exhibition, Marilyn Monroe, Hollywood Icon. This immersive showcase goes beyond the glamour, featuring her personal letters, film memorabilia, and the very costumes that defined an era. Among the centerpieces is the famous pink gown from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, a garment that transcended the screen to become a permanent symbol of female empowerment, confidence, and cinematic history. The fighter beneath the glamour. History often remembers Monroe as a sex symbol, a label that conveniently ignores the grit required to survive her reality. Raised in foster homes and orphanages, she fought tooth and nail to escape poverty and anonymity. In the conservative 1950s, she was a trailblazer, openly discussing mental health and therapy at a time when studios treated actresses as mere commodities. By establishing her own production company, she challenged the patriarchal grip of Hollywood long before it was fashionable to do so. Her strength lay in her mastery of her own image. She understood the camera better than the men directing her. When a scandal erupted in 1952 over old, financially desperate nude photographs, she didn't hide. She leaned into her truth, refusing to be shamed. That raw honesty only fueled her popularity, proving that she was a woman in command of her own narrative. The duality of stardom. Despite her immense fame, Monroe's life was marred by a profound, gnawing loneliness. Her high-profile marriages to legends like Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller played out in the public eye, yet they could not fill the void she felt internally. While critics once targeted her for being difficult or unreliable on set, modern historians suggest that this criticism was often rooted in the misogyny of the era. She was a figure of contradictions, strong yet fragile, beloved by millions, yet fighting a solitary battle against addiction and insecurity. And endless fascination. Why are we still talking about her? Perhaps because in Marilyn we see reflections of our own human condition, our dreams, our failures, and our secret heartbreaks. From the iconic white dress of the 7-Year Itch to the lingering, unanswered questions surrounding her mysterious death in 1962, Monroe remains an enigma that refuses to be solved. She was never just an actress. She was a cultural phenomenon and a poignant question mark. How could one woman be so powerful, yet so vulnerable? How could the most desired person on earth feel so profoundly alone? Rediscover the legend. The mystery of Marilyn Monroe is not one that can be solved in a history book. It is a story that continues to evolve. As we celebrate 100 years of her legacy, we invite you to look closer. Visit the Hollywood Icon exhibition to see the woman behind the myth, or spend an evening revisiting her films to witness the brilliance of a woman who was light years ahead of her time. Are you ready to see the real Marilyn? Dive into her life's work this month and uncover the layers of the woman who defined a century.